Once there was a woman named Hannah. Her and her husband wanted to have a child, especially a son to carry on their family name. One day, Hannah went to the temple to pray about it and finally give it over to God. Eli, the old priest, saw her praying.
Lord, please give me a son. If you do, I promise I will dedicate him completely to you. Amen.
Hey, what's that you said? Did you just ask God for a ton? A ton of what?
Oh, hello, Eli. I was just praying for God to give me a son.
A gun, you say? You got vomit sneaking into your basement again?
No, Eli. I said a son. S-O-N. Like a little boy.
Well, why didn't you just say that in the first place? And what's all this talk about guns, anywho?
I feel better about everything now that I prayed, Eli. So Eli, I'm going to be going home now. Goodbye.
Oh, she feels better. I didn't know she was sick. I'm so confused.
So Hannah went back home, and sure enough, soon she was expecting a baby. When he was born, she named him Samuel, which means God heard because God had heard and answered her prayers for a son. Hannah and her husband were happy, and her husband wanted to take Samuel to the temple, but she told him her promise to give Samuel completely to the Lord. As soon as Samuel was old enough to feed himself, she took him to live at the temple as a servant of God. With Eli as his teacher, Samuel grew up learning all about the Bible and God's ways. One night, when he was still a little boy, Samuel was trying to sleep, but something happened.
Samuel!
I'm right here, Eli.
What? Of course you're right here. Where in tarnation did you think I thought you was?
But you just called me.
You was dreaming, boy. I didn't hear what you said. Now go back to sleep so I can too. I'm very, very sleepy. Good night.
But I am sure that I heard...
Samuel!
Yes, Eli, I'm still here. What do you need?
Samuel, what are you supposed to be? The boy who cried wolf? Go back to sleep.
But wait a second. This makes 2 times I've heard you call my name.
Samuel, boy, are you sure you've heard someone calling your name?
Yes. I always tell the truth.
That you do, my boy. That you do. Well, if you have heard a voice, it must be the voice of God. The next time you hear it, tell him, I'm here, Lord. Your servant is listening. He'll like that. I guarantee it.
Okay, thanks, Eli. Good night.
Good night to you. Now I got the midnight munchies. Oh, if only I can remember where I put my teeth. Samuel!
I am here, Lord. Your servant is listening.
So Samuel heard from the Lord, and this was only the beginning. Samuel went on to become the last of Israel's judges and the first of its prophets. He was appointed by God to choose who the first king of Israel would be, which was a really important job. Samuel turned out to be one of the most godly men of all time, and an awesome Bible hero for sure. The end.